Hello and welcome on behalf of the Department of Political Science at Goa University. Elections are the fulcrum of any democracy, and free and fair elections determine the robustness of that democracy. India is widely regarded as a shining example of a well functioning democracy, and the elections play a very, very significant role in that. The entire electoral machinery, which conducts the election process, sets the benchmarks which make the electoral democracy a very, very successful one as far as India is concerned. We are therefore very proud to be associated with the Office of the Chief Electoral Officer Goa and supported by the Indian International Institute of Democracy and Electoral Management for the conduct of this e-learning course on democracy and electoral management in India. This short video is basically an introduction to guide you to what this course is all about and the modalities through which this course is going to be conducted. The objectives and features of the course. The course basically exposes the participants to the various concepts of democracy and the functioning of the largest electoral machinery in the world. The course is vetted by the International Institute of Democracy and Electoral Management, New Delhi, and is also approved by the Academic Council of Goa University. It is open to Goa University students, members of the public, government officials, and also the electoral officials who are designated by the specific election authorities. The course is a very flexible one in terms of choosing it either as a credit course specifically for the students of Goa University and as a non-credit or an audit course for others. Certificates of participation will be provided to all who complete the basic class requirements for the course. All the lectures are going to be available on the YouTube, and we also will be having the facility for live interaction where the experienced resource persons from Goa University as well as the master trainers from the Chief Electoral Officer Goa and his team will be conducting sessions. There will also be the possibility of hands-on training with the electronic voting machines, which will be organized by the Office of the Chief Electoral Officer. The outline of the course, as we have drafted it, consists of 6 major themes. First, we talk about the Indian elections and the Election Commission of India, specifically focusing on the structure and the organization of the Election Commission. We then have a bit of a discussion on the concept and significance of democracy itself, where you get exposed to the nuances of what the basic idea behind democracy is. Third, we talk about democracy and elections and the inherent linkages and the challenges that exist specifically for a country like India. Unit number 4 deals with elections and electoral management in India in much greater detail, going beyond the Office of the Election Commission of India, which essentially talks about how the electoral machinery is organized at the grassroots level. We then have the module on training of polling and presiding officers, particularly for the mock poll, which is a very, very important component of the election exercise on the specific day of elections. Unit number 6 is essentially case studies for presiding and polling officers, where experts have identified a set of 12 situations which may actually emerge during the conduct of elections on the polling day and how the presiding officers are supposed to deal with the situations. The modalities of the course. The course will be of the total duration of 12 hours, which is equal to 1 credit. It is going to be spread over 4 weeks. The participants would be required to go through the online recorded lectures and also study the materials which has been provided for as per the weekly schedule. And this weekly schedule we will be announcing once the course begins. We will also have the interactive sessions for clarifying doubts and answering the questions, which will be held on the weekends, specifically Saturdays, via Google Meet. For the credit course requirements, basically Goa University students, the evaluation will consist of an assignment as the internal semester assessment and multiple choice questions, which they have to answer at the end. Whereas for the non-credit participants, they will only have to answer the multiple choice questions exam at the end of the course. The eligibility for the non-credit participants would be +2 from a recognized board. Those of you who are interested in registering for the course should send an email to elc@unigoa.ac.in with your name, affiliation, educational qualifications, and the contact mobile number for further details. A little bit about the partnering institutions who have been part of this exercise. The Office of the Chief Electoral Officer, Goa, is one of the leading partners in the conduct of this course, and the CEO's office is entrusted with the task of management and conduct of elections to the Parliament and the State Assembly elections in Goa. We also have the partnership of the India International Institute of Democracy and Election Management, based in New Delhi, coming under the auspices of the Election Commission of India. And IIDM is the premier national body which is mandated with the vision of training and knowledge creation for making election process more efficient and transparent. And Goa University, the agency which is conducting this course, is the premier institution of higher learning in Goa, which is ranked high by the national accreditation agencies. It has among the best teacher-student and sex ratios in the country. And within Goa University, it is the Department of Political Science, the Directorate of Digital Learning and Initiatives, and the Directorate of Extramural and Extension Services, which together have played a major role in the organization of this course. The resource persons for this course are going to be Mr. Kunal, IAS, who is also the Chief Electoral Officer, Goa. I would be dealing with sessions on democracy. I am presently based in the Department of Political Science. I'm Dr. Rahul Tripathi. We have Mr. Shantanu Gaus, who will be talking about the Election Commission. Mr. JMR Norona, who is the resource person for the conduct of the mock poll. And Mr. Gurdas Desai, who is the Deputy Collector, is actually doing a number of case studies which are relevant from the perspective of the polling day. I'm very happy to share with you that a lot of our students also have been involved with this exercise, particularly when it came to recording the sessions on the case studies pertaining to elections. So the 12 case studies that we have, which are going to be dealt with in detail, all have participation and support of the students of Department of Political Science, Goa University. So thanks for watching, and we look forward to hearing from you. Do write to us at elc@unigoa.ac.in to show your interest about the course, and we will update you further with the remaining details. Thank you again, and look forward to seeing you.